y'all, it's Ilana and welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays! I wanted to do a fun video on some awesome things that you can do for the holidays here in Portland, Oregon. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I post content about what it's like to navigate life and dating in Portland. So if you're thinking about moving to Portland, or maybe you're just single navigating the dating world, wherever the case may be, go ahead and subscribe down below and join the Kitten Squad. I'd love to have you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this lovely holiday guide for Portland, Oregon. So one of the most easy things to do here in Portland is to go downtown to Pioneer Courthouse Square and see the giant Christmas tree. It's all lit up, it's very beautiful, it's a great spot to take pictures with. Also, another thing that I like about that area and even the rest of downtown is like lots of trees and tree poles are lit up for the holidays, and it makes the city look a lot more brighter and vibrant and more cheerful. A lot of our main department stores and shopping centers are in this spot, and they pretty much go all out for the holidays, so this can be a great place to go ahead and get your holiday shopping done and admire some of the beautiful decorations that the stores have done for the holidays. I love going into stores and just seeing how they set up for Christmas. I think it's so beautiful. So just be sure to check out that area because it's very festive and bright and cheery during this time of the year, and it's just a completely free thing to do. Another fun free thing that you can do here in Portland that will start on December 15th is to visit all the beautiful houses that are lit up on Peacock Lane in the Hawthorne district. As I mentioned, this will start on Wednesday, December 15th, and it will end on December 31st. Typically, they used to do pedestrian-only nights, but because we're still in the pandemic, there are no pedestrian-only nights, so everything is going to be drive-by this year. Make sure you get there early or go at a later time, let's say around 10 p.m., and the traffic won't be as heavy. But these houses are lit up from 6 to 11 p.m., so those are the best times, or really the only times you can go to see all of the beautiful Christmas lights in this area. A really fun thing that you can do for the holidays, and would be great if you took your kids to it, is going to the PITTOCK Mansion Critters holiday display. Tickets are $13 for adults, and you can expect to be there for about 30 minutes because that's typically how long the tour takes. It is self-guided, and I do recommend that you get your tickets a few days in advance because the PITTOCK Mansion sells out really quickly on their admissions tickets. So make sure you plan ahead and get them online, because it will just save you a headache when you get there and you find out that all the tickets are sold out. It's a really popular tourist attraction in Portland, and it definitely gets really busy during this time of the year, so make sure you do that. But while you're in the house, as I mentioned earlier, it is completely self-guided, so you can walk around the house as you please and go back and forth through the rooms as many times as you want. And each room is dedicated to some sort of animal, and I think it's really cool. I mean, there were peacocks, they had a themed room for the 101 Dalmatians, they had a room for bears, birds, horses, lots of animals, and every single room was just completely decked out for Christmas. Very festive, really beautiful. So this is definitely like the ultimate Christmas house indoors in Portland. So I think it's worth the $13. And while you're finished with your tour, make sure you check out the amazing view out in the back of the building, and you can get a really great view of Portland, and if it's a very clear day, you can even see Mount Hood from it. So that's a really awesome thing that I definitely recommend that you do for the holidays, and it's pretty inexpensive. Here's an event that is a little bit pricier, but I just feel like it wouldn't be the holiday season without the Nutcracker. The Portland Ballet does their performance of the Nutcracker at the KELLER Auditorium in Southwest Portland. Tickets can range from $29 to, I believe, $146. It depends where you are sitting in the auditorium. I definitely recommend you start booking these tickets like now because they will sell out. Most people really enjoy the Nutcracker. I know a lot of people really like the Oregon Ballet. So make sure you buy your tickets online through KELLER Auditorium. don't go to any other third-party ticket website because they're gonna be really inflated and you're gonna be spending more money than what you need to. So that is the place to go ahead and buy the tickets, and I will link it in the description down below if you are interested. I know I'm trying to go a little bit later this month, but the last show is December 26th. So start booking your tickets now because these will most definitely sell out. If you're not feeling the shopping feels out in Pioneer Square, then maybe another alternative for you is to visit the Portland Holiday Bazaar. So they did have an event this past weekend, but if you missed that, they're having another event this coming weekend on December 18th and December 19th at the Premier Gear and Machine Works building, and so that's in the Northwest District, and it is free to just attend it, and basically it's where a lot of local vendors and small businesses will set up their businesses. So it's all Portland small businesses. I definitely recommend that you go ahead and you support them. I bought a few things while I was there. I bought a candle, I bought a cactus, a real one that is, and I bought 2 pieces of artwork. So they're selling things from like plants to ceramics. You got candles, essential oils, rugs, vintage clothing. There is just something there for everyone. And this can be another great way to do some holiday shopping for your friends and family if you want to be able to support the local businesses here in Portland. I think this is a great thing to do. They really make the warehouse look really beautiful and decked out for the holidays. And it was really busy. A lot of people were there attending it. So they typically run from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So do make sure you check that out this weekend. If you're in town, you don't want to miss it because they have a lot of cool things going on. This is a really cool free thing that you can do. And they're doing it on most nights up until December 21st. But this is the Portland Christmas Ships Parade. So they are doing this cute little parade of a fleet of ships decorated in holiday lights. So they're doing one on the Columbia River and then one on the Willamette River. And they have different routes for different nights. So if you want to know what routes are being taken for the 2 different rivers depending where you are in the city, definitely check out their website. I will have it linked in the description down below. What's really cool is that it's a completely free thing to do. Usually a lot of fleet shows start around 7 p.m. and you can just see them parade down the river, which is really cool. If you are on the Willamette side and you're gonna be like in the downtown area, I definitely recommend that you are at the waterfront area, which will give you a really great view. However, luckily for me, I don't even need to leave my apartment and I can see it right out my window. So that was really cool to see that right out my window, and I don't have to stand out in the cold at night watching these ships sail down the Willamette River. So that's a nice benefit for me, but if you don't have a waterfront view like I do, then that would be a really great place to go ahead and view the ships. And another great thing about their website is that they have a bunch of viewing spots for each night for the different routes that are going on. So that's a big plus that they tell you where you can see it. 100% free thing to do, and probably a great thing to take your kids to see. And then finally, one of my favorite things to do, because I would do this in San Francisco and they have other locations around the country, and that is to visit a Miracle pop-up bar. So Portland's Miracle pop-up location is at DEADSHOT in the HOSFORD-ABERNETHY. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of this neighborhood, but it's in Southeast Portland, and it's at the DEADSHOT bar, and they decorate it for Christmas. It's very festive and bright. You do need a reservation to go and attend there because they're not really taking walk-ins for it. But what's great is when you book the $10 reservation, it will deduct that off your tab. So it's kind of cool that it sort of saves you a little bit of money on your drink, which is really nice. So make sure you book that online and in advance because these also sell out like crazy. They got lots of fun holiday drinks. They are a little bit pricey, but that's what the reservation fee is for. So it can kind of cheapen the cost for you once you get your tab. And they even have patio seating out there with the fire pit so you can keep warm if you don't want to be indoors. I always like getting the Jingle Balls Nog. That's my favorite drink. I really enjoy eggnog, so that's typically what I get when I go to those pop-up events. So that's a great place to check out if you want to do something fun and festive for the holidays. So tell me, what was your favorite thing that I mentioned for the holidays here in Portland? Is there anything that I missed that you typically like doing for the holidays in Portland? Comment down below so I can check it out and so other people can check it out. And if you liked this video and you thought it was helpful, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. And with that, I wish you a very, very happy holiday. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!